A number of different models of reflection exist, all of which provide a slightly different way of looking back on experiences and learning from them. On a basic level, however, most of these models involve a cycle of reviewing experience, analyzing it, learning from it, and coming up with a new action or behavior. The Kolb cycle is often used to reflect on experiences. The first level of Kolb cycle is the actual experience, immersing yourself in the task and asking what actually happened. The second level of Kolb cycle is the reflection level. It involves stepping back and reviewing, analyzing, and judging the experience. So, what did I do? How did I feel about it? And the third level is that of conceptualization, and it is concerned with developing an understanding of what happened by seeking more information, interpreting the events, and understanding the relationship between them. And finally, the fourth stage, the planning stage. It is concerned with taking all of this new understanding and using it to try out new ideas. So the questions you may ask yourself are, what now? What will I change? Note that reflecting on experiences is helpful in your career planning for at least two important reasons. First of all, it helps you to identify your skills, shortcomings, and any beliefs and assumptions that are conditioning your behavior. And secondly, all reflective actions should have a future outlook. So, what future actions, behavior changes are you going to make? This future outlook will or can influence your career decisions. Let's give you a very simple example of reflecting on experience using Kolb cycle. When learning a whole new program, Adobe Flash, I noticed that instead of going through the tutorials, I would dive in and try and work things out by myself. As a result, however, I missed out on a lot of the important information and it also slowed me down. So, what did I notice? I noticed that I'm very much a hands on person, very much an activist. So, what does it mean? Does it mean I'm like that in everything I do? Maybe there is a value in me stopping every now and then or listening to tutorials or other instructions. So, what I think I'll do next, I will stop and try and plan my actions better instead of jumping straight in. Two additional models have been detailed here. The first one is by Hutton and Smith, who developed a four-level developmental model of reflection. The first stage of it is descriptive writing. At this stage, describe the experience without analyzing it or giving any reasons for the actions you took. What were the key processes and factors in this experience? The second stage is that of descriptive reflection. Give reasons for your actions based on your personal judgment. Do it in a reportive way. Why did you behave or react the way you did? How did you feel during this experience? What were you trying to achieve? The third stage is dialogic reflection. So dialogue with yourself or with a friend or a mentor. Look at possible reasons for your actions and feelings and explore the experience by hypothesizing possible alternatives. What factors influenced your actions? What other choices did you have? And what would their consequences be? And finally, the stage of critical reflection. In this deepest level of reflection, try to arrive at a solution, action, or improvement by considering the impact of social, cultural, or historical influences on you and your behavior. And the second model is that by Brookfield, who identified four activities central to learning how to be critically reflective. The first stage is the assumption analysis. Our beliefs, values, cultural and social influences, all of these things have a great impact on the way we perceive reality and behave. So think about what your beliefs, values, and cultural influences are. How do they impact your actions? The second level is that of contextual awareness. This level of awareness is achieved when you come to realize that the assumptions you identified in the previous stage have been created in the social, historical, and cultural context. The third stage is that of imaginative speculation. Try to develop alternative behaviors. Imagine other ways of looking at and acting in given situation. Explore as many alternatives for the given scenario as possible. And finally, reflective skepticism, which is the outcome of the previous three activities. At this stage, put into question any universal truth claims. Because something has been believed to be true does not make it true. Similarly, because something has been done in a particular way for years does not make it the best way of doing it.